Your assessment of how things went, how do you think the media did in encountering the president?
Well, let me indicate that it's not the first time that we've had such an event. So we have the experience of previous encounters. So we try to improve the experience as much as possible. The invitations were sent to the media organizations. I heard some claim that we had restricted attendance. No, we hadn't. What we did was that we sent invitations to media houses so that they then selected who represented them. Of course, depending on the size of the media house, a certain number of invitations were sent out, which is natural. And I don't think that there's much difficulty with that. The attendance was impressive. I think we had close to 100 media personnel attending. Both local and foreign media were present. Except that we had 1.5 hours within which to cram the whole program. The president made an opening statement which lasted between 15 to 20 minutes, if I'm not mistaken. And then
it was more than 20 minutes.
Okay, well,
yeah,
25, 30 minutes, that's fine. It was necessary because then it was not everything that was going to come out through the Q&A session. And he also needed to report on his stewardship. In fact, it is that report that would then form the basis for further questioning. So that was necessary. Through that, a lot of information was put out. The question and answer session also went well. I did my best to moderate it. Let me indicate that there was no prior arrangement to call any particular media house or any particular media person. The way the seating arrangements were, there was a section in the middle that had a large number of media personnel, and then there was a section on the left that had a smaller number, and then the one on the right basically had government officials, so they were out of the loop. So as much as possible, I tried to offer opportunity for as many journalists as possible to ask questions. I think we had between 20 and 25 questions, if I'm not mistaken. The initial plan was to have 5 rounds of 4 questions each, but we did, I think, 4, and there was an average of 5-6 questions each. So we are talking in excess of 20 questions. But the questions centered on the most important subjects. The quality was high. One of the things that I try to do is to limit lengthy preambles because it tends to take a lot of time. But the preamble is necessary in order to lay the foundation for the question. So I thought that the quality was okay. The subjects covered a broad range of issues that reflected public sentiment. Of course, we have always been confident in the president's ability to field questions. The reason is that, and working closely with him, he is not one who sleeps on the job in terms of his briefs. He takes his briefs very seriously, and he is constantly on the beat to learn what is happening. He does not micromanage sectors or ministries, but he keeps an eye on everything that is, and that is why you find that on every subject that you throw at him, he is able to offer substantive answers, and it is one of the things that endears him to many people. The responses were good. Of course, people will have their views, and again, as you indicated, because of the time, it was not going to be possible to cover every detail that needed to be covered. But events like this one or engagements like this one offer opportunity for us to shed light on some of the other areas. So if I were to sum up, I would say that it was a successful event. It will not be a one-off. It will be done regularly. At least every year that he is president, he is going to try to engage the media. And when there are exceptional occasions that require for some urgent interaction, he will do that. Mind you, it is not only the president that will be out and about speaking to government activity. We have the government accountability series. The object is to open our government on a day-to-day basis. At the moment, we do it 3 times a week. So Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. We started about 2 months ago. It was interrupted rudely by this tragic helicopter crash where your friend Dr. Manibu and others regrettably perished. Today, for instance, the foreign minister is on the beat. He will be there to answer important questions relating to Ghana's standing in the international community. On Wednesday, we are likely to have the transport minister also. So these are ways that we try to meet media expectations, because I know that there are burning issues that on a daily basis agitate your mind and you need answers to them. So we are more than happy to engage, open up government and allow citizens through viewing the media, of course, to let us know what they feel about how we are governing and what we can do to improve the whole arrangement. Yeah.
All right.